pretty. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the vlogs. And this is basically part 2 of decorating the house for Christmas. We are just in the car now. When I say we, Chris, he's just finished golf, hence why he's in his golf gear. But we are just on the way to the shops because one, we need to go to Loaf. We're still on the hunt for our sofa for the living room. And if some of you are like, weren't you at Loaf like this time last year? Yes, we're very indecisive. We still can't make a decision, but we've seen some. They're not on sale, are they? They're just basically a little bit reduced.
No, they're not reduced at all. They're just, it's order now to get it before Christmas.
That's it, yeah,
they
basically.
Don't do Black Friday or anything. Yeah,
because obviously you guys may know when it comes to furniture, there's a lot of long lead times, and they've got some in stock that are able to hopefully, fingers crossed, get before Christmas. And we've seen one that we do like. It's called the Brioche sofa, I believe. So we're gonna go to the Loaf showroom in St Albans because they've got a big one there, and just go check them out, sit on them, see if they're comfy. We really want like a deep comfy sofa. We're in two minds if to get two and have them face opposite each other. I'll put a picture on the screen so you see what I mean.
No.
Chris doesn't like that idea. I think it works quite well and it opens up the room. Or we're gonna get like one long one at the back and then a smaller, maybe like love seat, and then two armchairs if we can fit, or one armchair either side. Again, I'll put a kind of picture so you can see the thought process of my head visualized. So that's our first protocol. We're gonna go check sofas out. Then we need to pop to the shops. I really want to go to Home Sense or like TK Maxx. Also need to pop to like Sainsbury's, get another wreath, just bits and bobs basically for the house, some lights and decor to start decorating. So we got our tree, as you saw in the last vlog, and it fits. So we've got the tree up, it's just not decorated. The lights we also need to get because the ones we've got at the minute don't fill out the tree. Got some of the garlands. I've ordered a few bits of White Company that should hopefully arrive this week, and also finish like decorating the tree in the dining room, putting some bits up upstairs. I've got some lovely foliage I want to put around the house and in vases. So lots to do. We're going to basically spend the day doing it and have a bit of a festive day, getting into the festive spirit, because this is actually going to be the last weekend before December, which seems crazy. I feel like December's come around so fast, but I'm very excited to get festive. This is the Slofa sofa. This is their newest one, I think. But I love the material of this one. I'm gonna find out what this is. But I think this is the Clever Linen. It's a beautiful, like creamy colour. Oh, this is so nice. It makes me realise how uncomfortable our one is at home. We've had our IKEA one for years. But Chris is on the Brioche one, which is available, but not in that material. We were looking at getting it, I think, in the thatch. Do you prefer that one? Obviously not that material, but does that feel comfortable? Well, I mean, you look very comfortable.
It's not, is this
That's large.
So this is the...
That's the exact one that's in stock, if they've got it still.
So at the moment, two of us fit quite comfortably on it when we're lounging and our shoes off, but when people come up, it's blocked off. Imagine the two of us sitting on this.
What you mean it's not big enough? Basically debating the large and the extra large. Obviously there's the price difference as well, but we need to check if they're still actually available for before Christmas. I really like this one. I like the look of the Slofa sofa, but I don't know if I'm preferring it because of the material at the minute.
I think you prefer it because of the material, because...
But I do like the design of this one. Like if you look at the sides of it.
This isn't as comfortable for me.
No?
Like, I feel like we couldn't both, like... I'm slipping off. So we're back and we are just making... Alexa, pause. Sorry.
we've got classical music on. We either listen to classical or jazz when we cook, don't we? It's like relaxing, I love it. So we've just poured a glass of bread. I've got my lovely new glasses from Soho Home that Amy got me. And we're just cooking a homemade shepherd's pie. We haven't actually cooked this in ages, and usually when we do the Christmas decks we do like our chicken noodle soup, but we've been out most of the afternoon. Finally found our sofa, so we've gone for the Bumpster sofa. We were going back and forward on the Smithy or the brioche, and basically the brioche would have been available before Christmas, but we're like, when you're investing in a sofa, I don't want to do it feeling rushed and just get the one that's available. I'd rather actually get the one that we want, the size we want, the material we want. And we went a little bit bold and we've gone for like basically a dark brown colour in the sofa. Whoa, this is making my hair look very frizzy. I don't think it's that frizzy in real life. It's because we got stuck in the rain. But yeah, we went for a dark brown in the Bumpster. So we're hoping
I need extractor fan. Sorry, YouTube.
It will be right when it comes, but they said if we choose our mind on the fabric, we can change it. Yeah, I thought I would do a little cook with us. We haven't cooked on here in a while. Chris always gets like proper serious and in the zone when he's cooking.
You turned off my extractor fan, now look at the kitchen.
Your extractor fan.
The extractor fan is off.
Proves my point of how serious he gets in the kitchen. Lights on the tree, we put them up the other day, but they were too small. I believe they were like 200 something. So we've just gone to Sainsbury's this morning and managed to find, I think this was like one of the last boxes, of 480. We got another one in case because I said to Chris, our tree's obviously a lot bigger this year and it's a lot fluffier, so it needs the lights going back in, so it looks obviously a lot more full. So I'm hoping these will work. So I've pulled the tree back out. I've also got this skirt from Sainsbury's that I got actually for the tree in the dining room, but it doesn't fit. So I'm going to see if this skirt now fits, because our old one, sorry it's going really blurry, looks a little bit small and it looks really sad. We've got like tissue and stuff shoved in the back because the stand is too thin. But yeah, this is a bit bigger, so I think that'll work. Ended up getting the lights from Sainsbury's. This is how far it's got us. So he's gone back to the shop to get more lights because we've got obviously the whole tree to film. So far it's not been going great. In the meantime, I've just had this mirror delivered from Olivia's, which I'm going to be putting here in the hallway. So I'm going to start to unbox this because I want to decorate this little kind of section because it's quite a narrow hallway. We've only got the radiator cover here. And then I'm going to readjust the garland, as you may have saw in the last video. So let's unbox this and see how it looks. Managed to unpackage the mirror. It took me ages, so it's a little bit later now. I'm finally showing it you. As you can see, it's a little bit darker, but I've just cleaned it and I absolutely love it. It's opening up this hallway space completely, but we are gonna have it on at the wall rather than just leaning on here. There was a vase here with some twigs, which I've just taken off because I don't think it needs it. I've just got the 2 lamps and then a few little ornaments in the bowl where we keep all of our stuff. But I just love this mirror in here. I was looking for ages to find one that fits, and I think it just really opens it up and just yeah, adds a nice feature. It's quite, has like a modern but timeless feel to it. So this is from Olivia's. I do have my discount code that works across Olivia's, and they have so many beautiful pieces on there. I mean, there's so many pieces of furniture we've got in our home from them, and I will link this down below so you can get your hands on it if you want, because I know their pieces come in and out of stock. But it's lovely. It's got this kind of gold brass finish to it, and it's reflecting the garland really pretty at the minute, even though I need to redo it here. But I'm very, very happy with how this fits, because I think we've ordered 2 now for this space, and we've ended up returning both. And it also works quite nicely with a new Pookie pendant light we've got here in the hallway as well. So we just got this put up at the weekend. As you can see, I need to get the other bulbs for it, but I love the fact that this is a little bit more grand as you walk in rather than the one we had before, and it ties in real nice with the mirror here as well. So this hallway, again, is starting to come together. I feel like I'm saying that for a lot of the rooms, but it is nice to see little pieces making a big difference. I just need to finish this off. I want to add the garland across the arch. I'm going to paint this when I've got some daylight over the next few days. The same colour as the wall, so this is Joa's white. I feel like the white now, I'm completely deciding on that I wanted to have it all one colour, and then also put up some of the sconces that we've got. And we also had the guy come today to quote for the stair runner, so I think we're going to go for this fabric across the stairs here, and then have the carpet running upstairs. So that won't be happening until January, it's looking like, but I think it'll make such a difference. Like I've got loads of allergies. It's probably from doing like the tree and all of the greenery in the house as well. I'm getting allergies and a red nose and itchy eyes. I really just want to take my makeup off, get in my PJs, and we're just gonna have our shepherd's pie for dinner tonight. So lots more still to do. I still need to crack on with upstairs. I haven't even tackled upstairs yet. I've just been focusing on downstairs, but it definitely takes a good few days to properly do and decorate this house. But I'm enjoying it. I love decorating and adding festive touches throughout the house, and it is coming together, and it's really rewarding when you see it come together. But I'm glad we managed to get the tree done. And then tomorrow I'm just gonna rejig it a little bit, add hopefully the items that are meant to arrive tomorrow, like the beads, and then debate doing the bow on the top. Slowly and surely I'm getting there. So I'm gonna sign off and I'll pick up with you guys. Good morning. I am freezing. It is, I think it's like 1 degree. I literally got up this morning, I went on a run, and I could not feel my butt cheeks. Like my fingertips, my nips, my butt cheeks were frozen. But I was like, this bride needs to get in her wedding dress. So I was doing my 5K this morning, and I feel better for it. But I've just got myself together because I've actually got one of the contractors in today. This is a different contractor. It's actually a friend of a friend. So he's kindly come in because it was quite last minute, and he is building our cabinets for us, because the bench that we're meant to be building, which is like in front of the tree, the guy was meant to come last week, he didn't, and he was meant to come this week and he didn't. So we're still waiting on that. Although I have got the cushion made, which should be coming next week, and hopefully we can get the bench made then. But in the meantime, the cabinets are being built right now, so I'll be able to show you them when they're done. So I need to just run to the shop and get some gold brass handles, and I also need to go back to the florist and get loads more twigs and stems and berries and foliage for the house, because there's a lot to decorate still. I need to finish off the garland, I need to do all of like the vases in the house, like the dining room centerpiece, I need to finish the tree in the dining room, the garland in the study, I want to add to the garland in the living room. The list is endless, guys. When it comes to decorating this house for Christmas, it's felt like I've been doing it over like the past week. Hence why this vlog has obviously been over the past few days, because there was no way I could decorate the whole house in one day. But it's slowly getting there. We're putting up the wreath today on the front door, so I'm going to decorate that and add a few bits to it and maybe a big bow. And I've also been waiting for loads of bits to arrive, so I've ordered quite a bit off Amazon, like ribbons and batteries and like all those kind of little bits and bobs. And then my white company parcel has gone AWOL. It said delivered, but it's not been delivered, so hopefully I can round up the neighbours and see if anyone's got it. But for now, let's go to the shops, get more flowers and get the house looking pretty. Contractor has just left and this is finally complete. It's not fully complete because you can see where the wall obviously needs retouching from when we put the shelves in previously, so they need to come back and fix that, just plaster it and paint it. But the cabinets have been installed. They still need a second stain, so you'll be able to see a little bit where you can see where the stain needs touching up. But we basically stained the cupboards, he installed it, and then he did the paneling afterwards. So I'm just gonna cut into when you can see the paneling bare and how I stained it. So yeah, as you can see now, I've done the first stain, and this is the same stain as the shelves that we had ordered before from the same company. but it finally looks complete in here in terms of it's actually fully fitted and dressed. So I went to the flower shop, as you saw. I managed to get this stag, and I've just put a little velvet bow around him. I've put some of the branches in here. I've started to dress it a bit. Again, I'm probably going to change this around slightly. I've got the little wreath and the houses, which I think I might put a little bit of greenery around the wreath maybe. And then I've just added some in this little vase down here, and some of the pine cones in there. And then I've got the Pookie light up there. So again, I will probably be playing around with styling these shelves. I'm sure you'll see it over on my home account. And I also managed to find this bell. It's still got the label on because I've obviously just quickly placed everything as soon as he left. But I managed to get this from our garden centre when I just went and had a little look around the shop. This here is very on brand for me. I'm obsessed with Harry Potter, so I thought it was quite nice to have a little book stand and have one of the books open here and just have it a bit more personal to us. The snowy pine cones that I got to also put in the tree to fill it out a little bit more. So I feel like these would look quite great. Again, it's giving that kind of woodland feel with a lot of these going through the tree. So I've got some hanging, and then I'll wedge some in as well. Just added a few more, but I feel like the tree is looking quite pretty here in the corner, and the room is slowly starting to come together. I don't know what it is, but I just keep wanting to change it. There's something about it that I feel like just isn't complete. I was going for that kind of rustic woodland feel with the tree this year. So I feel like there's parts of it that I love, but you know, and you just kind of want to play around with it a little bit. And I'm not sure if to take this star off because it keeps going to the side, and maybe do a big bow up on the top. So still time to play around with this, but so far so good. It's looking very cute. I got this tree, just did this kind of frame in here on the mirror. I need to play around with the bow and make it a little bit bigger and just make sure it's a bit secure and even each side. And then I'm going to put all of the new flowers and stems and everything I've got in this vase here. But I just thought I would come in closer to show you the tree, because I got some new baubles. I hung the beads. I got these from Amazon. I've kind of draped them around the tree, as you can see, like up and down. But again, I do feel like I need to play with it slightly. So got these new bigger baubles. These are from the White Company. I've got the bows on here. I've put the pine cones. These are actually from last year. Felt hearts. I've got some of the baubles. I've got a mix of these. These are from last year, and then these are the newer ones from Tesco. This is what I got from TK Maxx. I got 2 of these when we went. What else did I get from TK Maxx? Oh, I also got these bigger acorns. So this one, which I love because it adds a little bit of texture to the tree. And then I got a mini one, which is here up here. And then I've got these, which were from Cox & Cox last year. It's the candy cane. There's also the Christmas tree, and then there's the nutcracker around the other side of the tree. A few different colours on here. It's got browns, whites, golds. Changed the basket underneath to the one from Sainsbury's. And then I got this tree skirt from Amazon. It's a mix of this kind of white and gold going through. I feel like this tree skirt, the basket, works a lot better, and then this going around it as well. And then obviously we can fill this with presents. The bench here is yet to be made, so that's why it's looking a little bit crazy with the radiator, but this is going to look a whole lot better here. Frame for the TV has just arrived. This is the second one I ordered, because I did order it, I think it was 2 weeks ago, which actually took a while to come, and it was the wrong size. So fingers crossed this is going to be the right size. I ordered it from a company off Amazon, and to be fair, last time it came I did unpackage it, and I liked the actual quality of the frame and how it looked. Sorry, Chris is just in the back. Let's see if it's going to be right. Isn't that too big? Voila, we've put it on the TV. It looks so good. It's really finished off well. I've just put the garland back up. Took me 10-15 minutes, and I was actually hoovering because it all fell here. I'm really happy with it. We're just playing around now with the actual picture we want for the frame, because this one we had in autumn, but I said to Chris, why don't we do a winter one? But I have to say it's annoying that they charge you like a monthly fee to have the artwork when you've obviously paid for the TV. The websites, they were quite expensive, but I found this on Amazon and I really like it. It's got this kind of antique finish to it, so it really does look like an antique picture frame, but it's not crazy ornate, so it's not too thick, so it does look quite slim around the TV as well. So I'm definitely going to order this for the TV for the study.
Okay, winter.
Yeah, let's put a nice cute winter one on. Yeah, that would look nice. We went for this cute little winter scene. It looks so good, honestly. I feel like the frame TVs...
It looks so realistic.
Yeah, it really does. It just looks like a frame over the TV. So,
if you don't
sat
like
here...
stand there and concentrate on it, if you just look at the entire room...
I think this is the matte finish. You can pick 2 different finishes, but I think that's the matte finish. But the frame TV is on. The frame is on the TV, sorry. The cabinets are nearly done. We just need to put the handles on. But it's slowly starting to come together in here. And I feel like I say that a lot on the vlogs, but the key word is slowly. This has taken nearly a year to get to this point. We just need to obviously fit the fire in the fireplace, which we've been having a little back and forward with the company that we've used to have the mantle, because we were trying to decide what we want in here, but we're going to go, I think, for a gas fitted one that looks like logs inside, and then it'll have the glass frame here. So for now I'm just going to put loads of candles in there and try and keep it a little bit somewhat warm in here with the heat in, but we definitely do need the fire fitted. But I just don't know if it's going to look likely now for Christmas, which is really sad, because it obviously just took us a while to figure out what we wanted. And then all of these finishes here and the wall will be done when the bench is built. I've just put Bailey's box of toys here for now, but I'm going to properly decorate it, put a blanket and stuff in there, so it looks a little bit more put together. But once this bench is done, it's going to look so good with the blind, which is happening next weekend now. I am pooped. Hello. Hello. Is it kisses? I am so tired. I feel like I've been trying to decorate this house for like the past few days on top of everything else that's going on. But I've managed to do pretty much most of the rooms now. I've got the garland up in the study. Again, I went quite similar style to here, and I put loads of different kind of stems and foliage and branches in and pine cones just to make it a little bit more wild and full. And then I added the cute little gold stars, which are from H&M. And then obviously I've done the tree in here. I just need to add a few bits around the mirror, maybe a bow. I've done a few little touches in the kitchen, like I've put a few vases and bows, and I've put a wreath in there. I've put the wreath on the front door, put some cowbells and a bow on that. I've done the garland on the stairs. I've started the dining room, but I think I'm going to leave that till the next vlog. And I'm also going to do the whole of upstairs as well, which needs doing. And I've been styling the shelves in here. I have made good headway with the dining room tree, because I've got a Christmas tree in there. And I'm doing it like bows, like waterfall bows. And there's a lot of red going into that room. But I just haven't got the mental capacity tonight to finish it off, as I've also got the fireplace in there which I need to dress, and I want to properly dress the whole dining table. So I thought I'm going to do that in a whole other Vlogmas, and we can lay the table and make it all pretty and focus on the dining room. And then I also need to do all of upstairs. So we've got the stairway upstairs, we've got the guest bedrooms. Just want to add a bit of touches in there, and obviously the hallway and our bedroom. Maybe just add like a swag, or maybe just some cowbells and some bows or something somewhere. Just a little touch upstairs, otherwise it's just going to be Christmassy down here. I've ticked off everything on the to-do list and the wedding and everything else. Then hopefully we can start to properly enjoy this period. But we're now full force in Vlogmas. Make sure to subscribe so you keep up with the other episodes to come. I'm going to be hopefully posting twice a week now up until Christmas. And if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a like. I love decorating the house, and hopefully you enjoyed doing it with me and getting all festive. And I will see you guys in the next one.